Okay, we're going to solve multi-step problems using the tape diagram and then check reasonableness by estimating. Let's read the problem first. Raffle tickets were sold for a school fundraiser to parents, teachers, and students. 563 tickets were sold to teachers. 888 more tickets were sold to students than to teachers. 904 tickets were sold to parents. How many tickets were sold to parents, students, and teachers? I'm going to set up my answer sentence in part B, where it asks exactly how many tickets were sold to parents, teachers, and students. Blank tickets were sold to parents, teachers, and students. And then I will leave room to write my algorithm on the side. I'll refer back to part A. About how many tickets were sold to parents, teachers, and students? This word about is a sign for me to round. It even says round each number to the nearest 100 to find your estimate. So I look at what information I have and I set up the tape diagram. It says there are 563 tickets that were sold to teachers. So I label it teachers and I write 563. There were 888 more tickets sold to students than to teachers. So I know the students is more than the teachers, but I don't know how much yet. I just know that it was 888 more. So I make my tape diagram longer. I know that they sold at least the same amount as teachers plus more, so I made sure to keep my tape diagram even. Now I can figure out how many students' tickets were sold. 904 tickets were sold to parents, so I make that longer than 563, but not as long as students. And I have 904 tickets sold to parents. I have to estimate each of those numbers. So to do that, I'm going to estimate 563. That is close to 600. 563 again, that is close to 600. 888 is close to 900. 904 is close to 900. If I add these together, I get 600. Let me regroup these. I have 0, 0. 6 and 6 is 12. 12 plus 9 is 21. 21 plus 9 is 30. That gives me 3,000. So I would say about 3,000 tickets were sold. Okay, I'm going to erase this now so I can see the next problem. I'll just draw an arrow over so you guys can see where I put the sum. Then it says exactly how many tickets were sold, so then I need to take the actual values of the tickets that were sold. So I need to add 563, 563, 888, 904. I got all of those answers from this section right here. I find the sum by adding. Make sure to keep each place value lined up. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 plus 8 is 18. I regroup the 1. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 8 is 20. 20 plus 1 is 21. I regroup the 2. 8 plus 2 is 10. 5 plus 5 is 10, so that's 20. Plus 9 is 2,918. Then it says, assess the reasonable of your answer in part B, which is 2,918. and compare it to the estimate from Part A, which was 3,000. Is close to, if I look at those numbers, I know 2019 is close to 3,000, so my answer is reasonable. You would continue these multi-step problems for the rest of your homework.